Siamri check a safely air why yaso ye edi probi bia sambre wasukum so awutie mi. Now, eche bia no owura Captain Smart edi kasa bi betu dwa. O kire se John Kumah ne wo no nipa ne bi mu eni mo bi mpo mo bobo edin bi. Now, owura John Kumah efiri mo no ebeto dwa se ono ani totomuto a ye ne yere ono so enim eye John Kumah ne wo no bi. On 20th February, Captain Smart ebebubo din bi a kire se sankofo we ebopo se kombe yi owura Honorable Appiah Kubi na ono de nyankopon ye na dom ema onya Ghana doctor bi ema osan yare John Kumah de ne de kopie mo India.
Tell you the date and time John Kumah call India.
Fofan fuata papi onka ataspasa so bi ye ko tie kasa eni edin a owura Captain Smart boy na ye ko mesre so be me air like batme so no wa share edumedi na awrechi afoforo ye go
intentionally poisoned and he's aware. I can tell you the date and time John Kumah call India. No kwede we India. Okwe no yare. Wa bre brutal. This issue of poisoning is CMPP mudabe. Honorable Appiah Kubi was poisoned. It took Dr. Biwa Yakwe and no meka so that you will know that I got the information, man. Sir Doctor then share Honorable Appiah Kubi. They tell me person poison Appiah Kubi. Appiah Kubi person beje bribe guarantee. But Appiah Kubi anje. So Appiah Kubi was poisoned. Me na me catch now. Or special assistant bi o be ma me mondi. Wa wonim de ne frɛ no. MPs na moye amadwen say mon peke no foriata no. Monye careful. Empose we lose seat still are careful. And the Appiah Kubi go to hospital and some doctor they catch them and they say, Honorable, you had just 3 minutes to go away. And the Appiah Kubi, niyam share no. And the Appiah Kubi, bisano. What no man friend say me na me kind. Yeah, the Appiah Kubi go do hospital. One no Johnson ma, onia emma, or tintesua emma, nemfe atai, or humia ensiso, ni minimum awe. And the Appiah Kubi on no munsuo Voltic bottle not Cassiano on a tray at a time. Still an enemy married. Somebody should ask him some more. And the Appiah Kubi and when he catch out say any pa or contested no. He was given $1 million by some people. Delegates of over 560. He paid every single delegate 3,000 Ghana cedis just to say onto and the Appiah Kubi. Because the amount of poison still up upon him. Me na me kan samo. Me wi so abemma evidence. Me wi memma evidence. I am only asking a very simple question. Former Tafo MP, Minister of Evaluation and Monitoring, what killed him? What killed Osei Akoto? What killed him? Then a man yare by force. All of a sudden, Tim no call. And then they call me wafano. What killed him? I am asking another question. Did Sir John truly died of COVID? But COVID, ne kum Sir John ana. Go and ask Maxwell Kofi Juma what he's battling. But Andy Appiah Kubi there, minim on your tiase, he can answer for himself. He was poisoned. Yeah, man, poisoned. So Andy Appiah Kubi. Now, are you lucky? Sir Doctor no. And the Sevi and the Appiah Kubi by now were the leader of the men at 88. Men are catch them. This issue of poisoning is the same way they are poisoning the development and the future of this country. These guys, only God knows what they are capable of doing. Meme body ama onipa ya poison no akobisa no. And the Appiah Kubi number 1. John Kumah number 2. Even Temawu to me number 3. You think we don't know? We know. They will poison you. Bisa the Appiah Kubi, bisa John Kumah, bisa Temawu to me. You think we don't know? We know.
Actually, if the more change, where the one kasa was so man. Now on the current update, I HSA ampa in summer owura Captain Smart if nan kasa video so everyone go forbidden in yano no kreto do. Now Honorable Appiah Kubi nan kasa abatuna muto emra one joy news kobo.
That because you did not see through this Ken must go, that's why people wanted you out.
Well, let me not be hypocritic.
Yeah.
My own government has pursued me in diverse ways after our advocacy.
Okay.
And that is for a fact. And let me put it on record today that even my life at some point in time was in danger.
Really?
Yes.
How so?
And I have suffered some ailment through the period, got treated, though was fortunate. And I thank God that I'm still alive. But I also thank the American institutions for providing me with some level of security support.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. But your government is in power.
It doesn't matter. It is the air that is blowing. The air doesn't know who is behind the air. So I don't know who is behind the air, but I have suffered a lot out of the advocacy.
This Ken must go thing.
It is not something that just passed. Somebody was hurt. And those people who thought that they were hurt needed to punish. And the kind of punishment that I went through, somebody is talking in the media and mentioning names that are correct. You call a doctor's name on air, it is correct. You call a hospital's name, it is correct. You call a treatment process, it is correct. You see, you call attempts at lifting me up from a hospital, it is correct.
But you have not stated the event. Was it suspected poisoning?
Well, that's what I was told, that I had some poison.
Okay.
I was told. But I had gone through some treatment and I'm fine.
And now you're hale and hearty.
I am very fine.
But it sounded like a small project. You didn't even get him removed in the first place anyway.
Yes, yes.
And it didn't succeed.
When you attempt to attack people's integrity, it's a dangerous, enterprise. So you have to be careful. And I've always been careful. If you talk to my PA, he tells you that I don't even eat from outside. It was just on the occasion that I...
You did once?
Once.
No, I'm not sure what that means, please. Because you're talking about what happened to you.
Yes.
You were on admission.
Yes.
At a hospital.
Yes.
And there were attempts to take you out of that hospital.
Yes.
For a better hospital or what?
To lift me from that place into, probably bring me to Accra. And we were warned that I should not go. I should not use that medium of travel to come to Accra. So my wife decided that and at the time I couldn't take care of myself because I wasn't that conscious to take care of myself. But my wife refused the offer. So I did not come. So I stayed there for close to 7 days. And, somehow, God worked miraculously. So I don't know how I came out. And you see, when I was taken to the hospital at, 2 a.m., my PA, you see, I had talked to my PA, the last person, before I slept. When I started having the attack, I struggled to get my phone and call my PA because it was the last number I called. He came with the NADMO director in my village, the constituency, and they put me in a vehicle to the hospital, near the hospital. And this doctor was my, he's still my doctor. So he went there and he gave me. Then from there, I didn't see a thing until I heard they called Honorable. I said, yes, doc. Then he comes, he says, I said, it is daylight now. He says, this is the 3rd day.
Oh, I see.
So all the things that happened, I was told.
Period. Yeah.
I was told about the attempt to lift and all that. I was told. But that is the end of the story because it got me to be careful now. So
I'm glad you're better.
Yes, I'm better. I'm better. Very well. I had circumstances that made it difficult for me to campaign.
Like what?
And like the whole party virtually in my constituency were against me, rather campaigning for the independent candidate.
As in your executives?
Yes, all my executives, all of them, except 1 or 2 or 3 of them. And the support from external forces that came, I couldn't, have survived them.
I mean, how is it possible that your own party was against you?
Maybe I got punished for being who I am. So people also thought that I was not as partisan as they expected. But
Really?
that is me, yes. What is wrong for me, and my advocacy is not about political parties. In fact, I serve a nation, and my intention is to serve my nation. And if I want to contribute to society, I want to contribute positively to society, not to do the things that will otherwise bring me glory unduly and get society to suffer. No, I won't do that.
These external forces, are they within your party or outside your party?
The forces within the party are much stronger than the forces outside
the party, okay, I see.
Unfortunately.
Who are these more powerful people?
Yes, but you don't know that I was an endangered species, that I ought to have been taken out at the primaries. When it didn't succeed, they said, by all means.
When you and your people wanted to remove Kelofurata?
Well, it is not
is that why people were chasing
something that we wanted to remove him. We thought that at the point in time, we needed a change in the finance ministry. So it was an honest appreciation of this situation. And the advocacy was planned, and I was the one chosen to do the advocacy on behalf of the group. You understand? So I became a target of attack because people saw me as being not responding to the expectations of my party.
But Kelofurata was indeed removed before your primaries.
Yes, but will they, forgive you for what they call the sins of the generation? They won't.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
You see, they won't forgive you. So I knew the hands were chasing me, but I thought that I'd give it a try. I'll do my best.
Was there a lot
I have no regrets whatsoever for being the advocate on that occasion. I have no regrets. I'll do it again because that is what I believe in at the time. And it was a prayer that we put before the president. And indeed, we were within the constitution. We had every opportunity and right to do so. So we did it within the constitution to let the president understand that we are picking information from our constituencies that the hardship is getting unbearable, and it is because of the input from the finance ministry that people are facing those challenges. So let's just get him out and get somebody in so that at least the confidence that they will bring may even affect the economic progression. Somehow, people did not understand us and thought that, but if at all, I didn't do it for myself. I did it for the group. So it was just unfortunate that I became a target as a person. But some of my people too were targeted. And indeed, what we saw on occasions where people were throwing monies about, trying to remove, and they succeeded in removing some of my colleagues. They did not succeed in my case, but they said you need to fight again. And
okay,
I couldn't survive the next fight.
The next fight.
Abusiam mpelifo beka se we de wa suma na question me bisa ne se oye se obi unu ne nya adwena o so oyi ni firi wo Ghana di akowie no a mesre se do comment o be fa air comment section wo na se umi like button so a no we like button so no subscribe why think media na abri bia ro ye de new update ba wo so unsa asomo bi aha na me ma no kase ni abesi bye bye.
Keep on watching Why You Think Show.